Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a recipe come information video, and I'm going to show you today two protein recipes. Both are desserts. Both do not have added sugar in them or refined sugar in them. One is a cold dessert, that means I'm going to make protein chocolate ice cream, and another one is protein muffins, which means one you can have in your freezer and whenever you feel like having any dessert, or if you're low in protein you can use that. And one is a muffin, which means you can pack it in your lunch box or your snack box, take it to work and use that as a healthy snack. Okay, before proceeding further, I would just like to insert a plug that if you do like this video and if you like my channel, then please leave a like and a comment, and also share this video on your social media. And if you like the content of my channel, then please subscribe for future videos, because see, back in the day when I was doing old YouTube, we used to leave a request for like, comment and subscribe at the end of the video, and now the trend is like you want to leave it in the beginning. So I am also doing that. So yeah, please, if you like this video, then please leave a like and share it on your social platform. And let's begin. I use is raw whey protein, and the reason I use this is, first of all, whey is a fast digesting and a fast absorbing protein. So after workout, it is, let's say, I'm not sure of this, and most research out there says that your body absorbs fast digesting proteins much better after the workout. So I just use it in my post workout. And also I use the neutral flavorless one, because that way it's easier for me to just make it like any flavor I want: strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, etc. I did try chocolate and vanilla and different flavors of protein powders, and I just like this one, so this is the one I'll be using. Okay, to make the chocolate ice cream you will require dark chocolate and the sugar-free version. I'm using Amul dark chocolate. You can use any dark chocolate you want, but make sure it's sugar-free. And you will be needing cream. I am using Mother Dairy cream, and this is 25% fat. I would suggest that if you get full cream milk, use that, but in that case the calories are going to change and that's going to increase. But full cream milk will give you a much creamier ice cream. Let me make this clear that you require the sugar-free sweetener only if you're using unflavored and unsweetened whey like me. If you're using a chocolate protein powder that is already sweetened with an artificial sweetener, then you do not require to add any extra, provided you don't have an overly sensitive, you need a high degree of sweetness. You also need to chill your cream, and if it helps, I would say that chill your bowl as well. The colder it is, the easier it is to beat, although you don't need much beating to this, but it's going to save you a lot of, let's say, work. First thing you're going to do is measure out 100 grams of your dark chocolate, and we are going to melt it in the microwave. You can use a little bit of cream this in the microwave for an interval of 20 seconds and check. You can see that it has started to melt, and if it's not melted fully, you can put it back again. However, chocolate is one such thing. It will look like it's not melted, but when you stir it, it's going to melt, and then you're going to have this very, very silky smooth chocolate ganache type of a thing. This mixture needs to be cooled, and after that you can add your rest of the cream and you can beat it by hand with a whisk. If you want, you can use an electric blender as well. After it's fully mixed, you are going to add your favorite sweetener, and also you're going to add in your protein powder. Safe tub or any container of your choice, and then we are going to put it and let it freeze, most probably overnight. And then the next batch of ice cream will give you 4 servings, okay? And one serving has 218 calories. Fat is 11.89 grams, carbs is 17.31 grams, and protein is 9.20 grams. To make this video a little more information based and also to compare, I went ahead and found out the calorie content in some, you can say, commercial ice creams that are easily available, and I used MyFitnessPal, so I don't know how accurate it is, although I think it is approximately, it'll give us an idea. So about the nutritional information of this Amul chocolate ice cream, 1 scoop of this is equal to around 1/4 of a cup, but 1 serving of my homemade chocolate protein ice cream is around 1.5 cup. So right there you know that you're getting more, okay? Now let's see the calories. 107 calories for 1 scoop, so it is good, it's not bad. 107 calories for 1 scoop is actually pretty good. And then we have fat at 7 grams, protein at 2 grams, sugars 8 grams. Now you can see that you're getting only 2 grams of protein in this. If you go just 1 scoop, even if you go for an equal amount of your homemade ice cream, you'll be getting at least around 6 grams of protein in that, although the calorie content will be higher than this, okay? So just because something is homemade doesn't really mean it is low in calories. Next we have Mother Dairy chocolate chip ice cream, and this 1 serving is also around 1/4 of a cup. The calories here is 256. Okay, so that's pretty high actually. Fat 15 grams, total carbs 27 grams. That is also high for a dessert. I mean, if you're doing a moderate carb diet, then that's pretty high. Sugars 16 grams of sugar, that's pretty high. Protein only 4 grams. So again, the protein content is really less, the carb content is very high, and the ratio of protein to carbs to fat is let's say it's not balanced enough, okay? Well, let's go to the next brand, that is Baskin and Robbins. 1 scoop, again 1/4 of a cup, and the calories here are 170, so it's between the two. Sugars 19 grams, protein 3 grams, and fat 9 grams. So you see all of these do not have much protein, and they have the ratio of carbohydrate to protein is just, carbs are very high and protein is too low. And people say that a calorie is just a calorie. I disagree, because a calorie is not just a calorie. Your body is going to process calories coming from different macros in different ways and in different rates, and that rate is going to define a lot of things, like when are you going to crave, when are you going to feel hungry next, okay? So the more carbohydrates something has, especially simple carbohydrates like sugar and white flour, white rice, white pasta, the hungrier you're going to feel. When you buy commercial ice creams, commercial anything, especially ready to eat, like let's say a commercial protein bar, commercial chocolates, commercial anything, it has a lot of additives to it and preservatives to it, because their main point is to sell it and to make it last longer. The shelf life, their target is to increase the shelf life, so it has a lot of additives. And when you use homemade stuff, you know what goes into it, you have control over it, and it's always healthier at home, okay? The next recipe, and the next recipe is this banana choco chip and cranberry muffins. These aren't gluten-free, because I tried making them with gluten-free oats and gluten-free flour I even added like xanthan gum to it, but the recipe just failed, and it wasn't how I wanted it to be. And I don't want to put up a recipe that has not even passed my taste test or my preferred texture, and it just doesn't feel like a muffin in your mouth. I don't want to pass on anything that it claims and it's not. This entire batch makes 4 muffins, and I make it for 4 days as a post-workout snack. This can also be a pre-workout snack, because it has bananas in it, which will give you quick energy. 40 grams whole wheat flour, 40 grams peanut butter. I am using unsweetened, and I would also recommend that you use unsweetened. 2 small bananas, that is about 120 grams. 30 grams of dried cranberries. Now these have sugar in them and I wanted sugar-free ones, so if you get sugar-free dried cranberries, use those. 30 grams dark chocolate chips and 30 grams raw protein powder. I'm using neutral and unflavored. And you'll need about half a teaspoon of baking soda. First we are just going to peel our bananas and mash them. Use bananas that are ripe so that you don't have to add any sugar. Then we are going to add in our peanut butter and give the bananas and peanut butter a very good mix. Once that is done, all we have to do is add in our dry ingredients. So the flour goes in, and then the protein powder, cranberries, chocolate chips. I'm saving a little bit of chocolate chips just to sprinkle on top. Baking soda. Oh sorry, this is baking powder, and I'm going to add in a little bit of water just to get to the perfect consistency. And I am going to place these in a muffin tin lined with muffin liners. You can use an ice cream scoop for this, but I don't have a good quality ice cream scoop, so I'm just using my tablespoon, and I got 1.5 tablespoons in each of the muffin grooves. Just sprinkle the remaining chocolate chips on top. And then this needs to be baked at 170 to 180 degrees. It really depends on your oven, but don't go above 180. And I baked these for around 25 minutes, after which they were golden brown on top, and I did the toothpick test, and if it comes out clean, your muffins are done. These need to come down at room temperature, and then you can store it in the fridge for up to 3 to 4 days in an airtight container, of course. Each muffin has 219 calories with 8 grams of fat, 28 grams of carbs and 11 grams of protein. So if you're in a hurry and you don't have time for breakfast, you can just eat one of these up on the way. But let me tell you, these taste much better if you just warm them in the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds. Then they are very soft, because you know, whey has a tendency to just harden up. Yeah, it becomes hard. So don't eat these directly out of the fridge. Either bring them at room temperature or just warm them up in the microwave. And also, because the peanut butter has so much fat in it, when you keep it in the fridge, it kind of hardens. So my suggestion would be to eat these at room temperature, or even better, slightly warm them up. I actually did go online and tried to search for muffins, but you see, homemade muffins are so different because the calories and the macros all depend on your ingredients, and these are very custom. So that was my video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and so until I see you guys next time, bye. Oh yeah, I have an Instagram handle. I have left the name of the handle down below. However, it is kind of a weird page because I post a lot of memes and occasional fitness related stuff. So yeah, check it out if you want it. Okay, so yeah, until next time, stay healthy. Bye bye, take care, bye bye.